with the office of a mother real quick because Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 goes into the power that is put into a man when he becomes a father, and then also the power that's put into a woman when she becomes a mother. And oftentimes we don't know how to act as fathers and mothers because they took these books away from us. They left us with the 66 books. And it's like they told you to be a virtuous woman, but you never saw the staircase that you had to take steps to get to being a virtuous woman. And usually it's found in most of the stuff that they took out of the book. So Ecclesiasticus gives a warning about what the father has on him and what the mother has on her. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 9.
Verse 9. All right, I'm gonna give my test. I know what you're talking about now, baby. It just hit me in my head. For the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. It does what? What does the curse of a mother do?
Rooteth out foundations. That's why Abraham was talking like that about her being a broken nail in the tent. That tent ain't going to be able to hold down the house. You need a woman that's going to be able to hold down the house. But all right, so this is what it is. When you get down into it, when you leave out of, when you go to get married, and this is for the men and the women, you want your father's blessing. You want your father to bless you while you're walking out the door. You want his approval on who you getting married to and all of the above. And when you have that's an extra blessing that you're bringing along. And the Most High starts to show you favor for that because you show honor to your father. And if you show honor to your father, you're also going to be showing honor to your mother. But then after you take that little piece of information right there, that the blessing of the father, this is why the father gives away the bride. This is why the man is supposed to come and ask for the blessing of the father, even to take the daughter out of the home. Like I'm saying, you're not supposed to be able to just go up to the daughter, make some plans and stuff like that. You supposed to be in connection with your father. Now, mind you, we under the curses. There's a lot of fathers that ain't in the houses, not doing what they supposed to do or whatever else like that. But there should be some type of godly male figure that you align, some type of godly male figure that you align yourself up under when it comes to the truth and the things that be given in scripture. And even that brother can substitute, just like Mordecai did for like Mordecai did for Queen Esther, the same way in that situation. So that's the one part about it. So I address the men part. We have to be respectful because we don't want to bless our sons with evil women. We want to say, oh man, she got a fatty, so yeah, man, that's the one. Nah, your pop's compass is off. Like his whole thing is off. Looking at, oh, okay, she can cook a good meal or whatever else like that. Find out what her parents is like. If you see what her parents are like, you'll know what she's about to bring into your house. The father he not love drunk. He ain't wearing the red goggles, so he can't see no red flags. That's you. That's the type of time that we be on. Because why? We chasing after lust. We chasing after what the flesh want. And sometimes we can't see all of those flaws. And sometimes a lot of people for men and women, they're good at hiding flaws. But you can see that if you know who their parents are, because their parents live a little bit more loud because they don't care that much. Because they ain't fitting to be with you. So whoever they are, they showing it to you in plain sight. And the father, as a father, you cannot give the blessing over that. If Ishmael would have came to Abraham and said, this is who I'm about to marry, I don't think that it would even happen. Because look at what Abraham is doing to her now. He's like, yo, there's no blessing. I'm not giving my blessing over that. I'm not going to bless this. And we need to have the same type of standard as men. Other thing, part 2, when it says that the curse of the mother. So if the father holds the blessing, the mother is holding the curse. The mother is holding the curse. So what's the curse of the mother? It's the things that she says about her child before she even gets out. It's the things that you raise yourself up with. In the book of Proverbs, it says that the mother's teaching is like a law to the child. So if all you teaching is cursing or how to get over on the man, and this is big in Israelite homes, we won't be talking about it that much, but we often train especially our daughters, to be different in front of their fathers and to be another way when they're not around them. And you learn that from the mama, but be another way when they're not around him. And you learn that from the mama, because the way that she moves and the way that she's doing, the way she's acting is one type of man, one type of way in front of him. But then after that, she's out of his presence and she becomes a solely different type of way. She don't even honor the words. So you have an example of somebody that's living a double life, teaching you how to be a female. So when you start to interact with a man, the curse of the mother. If you're not living righteous life, your job is that, you want to curse the things that are unrighteous against that daughter. Those are the things. But if you using the curse of the mother, this is why you want your mother to be quiet when it's time for you to go, and you want your father to bless you. Because if your father blesses you, it's going to establish the house of children. But the mother is opening up her mouth. She's cursing the foundation. And that's why they took the fathers out of the home, because now there's no more fathers to bless the homes anymore. And you're wondering why you're going into bad marriage after bad situation, bad relationship. Ain't no fathers to bless this. You're left with the curse of the mother. And when you're left with the curse of the mother, now it's a society of people who's living in the conditions of a curse. Because why? The office of becoming a mother and father, we get empowered with these things. And these are serious things, because you're going to affect the next generation with what you said or what you do.
Okay, but brother, who?
Hey, I'm gonna have to clip that with the people. You be looking for that clip. I'm gonna clip that.
Okay, all right. I just have a question. Who took the fathers out of the household?
The government.
It depends on what level you want to talk about it, sister. You want to talk about it on a spiritual level, or you want to talk about it on a natural level?
I mean, I think we should cover both, because I think it's important to identify who they are.
Facts on facts. I agree with you. So first thing first, it was the Most High that removed the man out of the home because of the non-ability for him to lead his family to the Most High. You can go to Isaiah chapter, I believe it's Isaiah chapter 3.
3.
You can read
We already
about
been
those
there.
things.
Isaiah chapter 3.
Yeah. I think it's the first 2 or 3 verses.
I got you.
Yeah, this is I want to warn you, sis, this is a very offensive chapter to a lot of women, like men out. So what do you see them doing? They sitting down, they got the sticks in their hand all day. They playing video games all day. What are they doing? They just running after Jordans and sneakers. What are they doing? They ain't even trying to take care of responsibilities like that. You dealing with men that are grown, they pretty much they grown boys. That's really what they are. But the Most High tried to warn about this day coming to the sisters and to the men. He was warning both sides. But go ahead, bro.
Boy, that remind me of that song by what is it, New Edition and Johnny Gill, Boys to Men. Have y'all heard it?
Yeah. Can you I'm sorry, Salakia, can you go back to that very first part, the part you opened up with? I think it's the first verse you opened with. Can you go back to that just for 1 second? Just read it one more time.
For behold, the Lord and the Lord of hosts does take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water.
Okay.
So that means that your food source would be coming from somebody other than the husband. Now you're going to be looking to, well, let's put a modern term on it. People are looking for women to go out and work their jobs to bring home food into the house, or either by that, or sometimes women that don't want to do that, they rely on the government, food stamps, so on and so forth, etc., to bring in food into the home. So the way that you would lean on the staff, and that staff would support your weight, that's what the husband was supposed to be to y'all. Y'all was supposed to be able to lean on them.
Okay.
You can't lean on them like that, because Most High said, I'm going to take them away from you. And then he started talking about how the best of that Israel had to offer, because they was being raised by men, are going to be taken away from you. And now that they're being raised by women, so let's say you made the comment about the Dusties and stuff like that. I agree. There's a lot of men that's out there they doing all the stuff that you said. I agree with that. But even though I agree with that, you're really complaining about the training that they receive from a female-led household in most cases. So it's a double-edged sword when you say that, because that means that the women that are out here doing it by themselves, they're not really doing a good job, and it's giving you weak selection. You understand?